Why, hello, beautiful people. It is Sunday afternoon, and I'm going to do a live now. So we'll see who comes in, who's available on a Sunday afternoon. It is kind of cold here, snowy. Just a day you just want to stay in the house. And after I do this, I'm going to go and straighten up something in my house. I don't know what you're going to do, but come on in, Host Squad. Come on in, Whole Nation. You know, would love to see you. What the heck is this doing? So today we're going to talk about, sweet and spicy roses. I did do an underrated like this, but then I said I would come back and do my complete collection because I have a lot. I have quite a few. And then I didn't want to talk about all of them because I didn't. Some of them I just wouldn't. Some are popular, and some I just wasn't gonna share it. I wasn't gonna give them away. Just the honest truth. So the way we're gonna do this is I'm going section by section to make sure I don't forget any. So I'm going to put talk about some, put them back, then get some more, and we'll talk about those. I don't even have a ring on today. Oh, I do have some rings. Okay. I was like, do I have any rings in here? There's one. There's one. I got at least one ring. All right, so if you're in here, come on in and say hello, hello. I would love, to chat. And before I get started with them, I'll give everybody a couple of minutes. Hi, Natasha. Happy Fragrance Sunday. Thank you. So we will be talking. What is media assets? What is that? Oh, interesting. Interesting. They have this all here now. Shut up. Oh my goodness. They've got background music, y'all, that I could add. Shut up. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn how to use all this stuff. Style. We have styles. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm looking at stuff. Hey Valencia, how are you? So we'll let people come in for a second before I really get started. Because once I start talking about these fragrances, I'm not turning back. Um, Luckily, I don't have to work tomorrow. Yay! I have the day off, and if I'm lucky and it's minus and it's very cold, I won't have to. Oh, I got something new before we get started. I'm gonna show you. I actually have two new things that I haven't told you all about. I'll tell you about this one though. So I'm trying to stay on my wish list. I haven't. Y'all be so proud of me. I really haven't bought anything this month. You will be so. But I did get this Bronze Goddess Aegea. I did get it. This is the most beachy, salty. This is kind of like, I want to say, okay, this is how I'm going to say it. It's kind of giving Bronze Goddess meets Bobby Brown Beach because it's definitely giving you a more Mediterranean, salty air, beachy vibe. If I was on the Mediterranean, I would definitely be like, yes, I'm wearing this, honey. Yes, I'm wearing this. So there's that. All right. So like I said, I'm going to just pull up the fragrances that I have. I don't know how many I have. It's probably going to be quite a few because we know that I do own quite a few fragrances. I got a mid-size collection. So let's get started. All right. Now, of course, some of these are discontinued, and I will say that, because some of them are. And I know sometimes people like, I don't want to tell you about discontinue, but you can find discontinue. People sell stuff all the time. So you might see something be like, hey, Lou was talking about that. Let's get it. So we're gonna talk. This first one, which is discontinued, the reason why I said that is because I'm starting with a discontinue, is the Body Shop's White Musk Smoky Rose. Now, of course, we know that the Body Shop is not around right now, right? Because people be like, oh, I don't want to share, especially content creators. We get into this like feeling like, oh, if it's not, I don't want to tell them about it. But that was why I like fragrances. Fuck that. I'm gonna tell you about everything I got. This way, this way. And then maybe you'll see it, or maybe you have it, or somebody, whatever. So anyway, this is White Musk. Hi, Just. This is White Musk Smoky Rose by the Body Shop. And now I was able to get the EDP version because I did have the EDT and it was nice, but the EDP is even better. And it is exactly what it says it is. It is that Body Shop White Musk with a smoky rose, right? And the rose is smoky and rosy, and it's very sexy. Now, the only thing is, I don't talk about it like maybe in a specific, like sexy fragrances or something. I'll talk about it in discontinued ones, or I'll talk about it in something like this, a full collection. But I usually don't because then people might be looking for those things. So I try to be nice. But anyway, this is so good. This is so underrated. But I think the Body Shop fragrances were before their time because if listen, I don't know if I thought all of us wore Body Shop fragrances at some point, right? Because I know I did. And I remember wearing this, and there was something else that I used to get from the Body Shop that I loved because they had a distinctive scent to them. So this is White Musk Smoky Rose. Now, I've been talking about this a lot, so I'm just going to throw this out here. This is Black Rose by Dawkins Aroma. Hey Anisha, I keep telling you. Hey Chris, hey Anisha, I keep telling y'all. This is this is this is damn good. So let me say, let me preface this as I'm getting into them. This is not my complete rose collection we're gonna do today. This is only the ones that I consider winter roses, cold weather roses, which they are heavier, they are deeper, they have more, they're usually a little spicy, a little incensey, sweet. Those are my winter roses. My spring and summer roses tend to be lighter, airier, greener, fresher, all those things like roses, musk, and all those. But when you're talking about wintertime, I need it to be heavy, deep. It's got to have a Cruella de Vil vibe to it. It's got to feel like, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, is going to wear this stuff. It's got to feel like Morticia Adams. That's the kind of roses I'm talking about at this time of year. That's the kind of roses I like at this time of year. Morticia Adams would want to wear a lot of these. She'd be like, Gomez, smell me down. He'd be like, Rita. I'm just saying, that's the way it would be. So this is one. This is a plummy rose with patchouli. Ooh, this, and it's not expensive. It's not expensive. Next up is Rosendo Matu Sweet Rose. This is a raspberry rose. You get a lot of raspberry, you get a lot of berries on the top, you get this sweet rose. It is what it says it is. It's a sweet rose. It's giving sweet, it's serving sweet, it's fit, make you feel good. You smell sweet and delicious, and yet you smell alluring for the wintertime. So this is sweet rose. This one right here, which is a newer one to my collection, is from Trussardi. It's the Courtyards of Castello something. Y'all better spell it. You better take a screenshot because I ain't even trying to say that last word. But it's the Courtyards. That's all you need to know. This one is a rich honeyed rose. This is honeys and spices. This is really, really delicious. It is very strong. It baby, it projects, it lasts on your skin. Listen, if you like honey, this is a little different than everything I have. This is like a honeyed rose. It is so right here. I wish I had my nails on so I could give y'all the full, hey Bashan, I could give you the full, ASMR vibe. I go low. I'd be like, yes, we're talking about. No, no, I wouldn't. All right, next up is this one. Tandra Nui by Isabe. Isabe is still around. She's a little hard to find. I'm glad I got it at the price I did before Lord and Taylor left the premises. Because Lord and Taylor left the premises. Because they was not doing well. Okay. So this is an almondy rose. It has this almondy powderiness and rose. It is sweet, it is powdery, it is really quite interesting. So this is Tandra Nui by Isabe. And I like the bottles. The bottles are so cute. They got this kind of like diamond vibe to them. Cute, huh? All right. Oh, I missed something else. Hold on. And then I missed another one, didn't I? Oh, I missed a few. Okay, I didn't look at all my things over there. Okay, sorry. Okay, I thought I was almost done with this little area. Okay, now I got all the stuff from over there. Then I'll put them back. Then we'll go to the next round. Okay. So this is Calligraphy Rose by Aramis. This is another hard to find one. I'm sorry. She is my bad. But it is, this is given spicy saffrony rose. It is a classic. I'm so glad I found it when I did because I think it's the last time I seen it on the gray market. But people sleep on this one. It is a really good, really interesting incense, smoky, and it's kind of an incensey, spicy rose. And so that is Calligraphy Rose by Aramis. Hi, Caresha, right there. Then we have Delina Exclusive. I don't even have to say nothing about them. Feel free to say anything about these fragrances so I could pop it on the screen. So if y'all have something to say about these fragrances, don't be shy so I could pop it on the screen. That's why I'm on StreamYard. This is Delina Exclusive. I don't really have to say anything about her, do I? In case somebody doesn't know, this is Delina's older sister. If you've ever smelled it, she is mean. She's giving. She's not playing. She's got a little oud in her. She got rid of that lychee. Yeah, is the lychee or the rhubarb? She's not quite as sour. She's not as sour. She's a little more mellow, but she's a bad girl. So this is Delina Exclusive. Cause somebody put a comment up because I don't know if I'm still on. Sometimes these things don't be on, so I need to know. Okay. Because sometimes things be like going awry, and I don't even know it because I don't see any comments coming up. So I'm curious to see, are you all still on here, or am I just talking to myself? Let's see. Or no comments coming up. Well, I see people coming in, so they must be okay. I'm good. Okay. Next up is this one, and I only have a small one, and actually the name is different. Hi, Lexi. Okay, this is a Frederick Mall. I have Un Rose. It's actually renamed Rose Tonnerre by Frederick Mall. So I was able to get these small ones of it because I did try it under the. Oh no, maybe this is the new name. I can't remember which one is which. I think the new name is Rose Tonnerre. Maybe. It's one or the other. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is baby. I know everybody likes Portrait of a Lady, but everybody's sleeping on the other roses that he has in his collection. Because I tried Rose and Cure, and I love that one too, which is a leathery rose that he's done. Um, but everybody talks about, hey Birdie, everybody talks about, Portrait of a Lady. Don't nobody get this no play. It's like, because everybody talks about Portrait of a Lady, they forgot that he has other fragrances. Baby, I love this. There's a cleanness to it, but it still has this kind of like spicy, smoky vibe. So I love it. So this is called, so I think I have the old version, which is Un Rose, but I think it's called Rose Tonnerre. So either it's Un Rose now or it's Rose Tonnerre. I think it's Rose Tonnerre because that's what I've been seeing lately. But yeah, so this is the Frederick Mall right here. So I was able to get like two 10 mils because real talk, full retail, Frederick Mall is ridiculous because these things, these 10 mils cost damn near $90. And this is how they come. It's not like you even getting something special. I mean, at least the Tom Ford ones have a nice case. This is the way the Frederick Malls come. $90. Mm-mm. I didn't pay 90. I got them super cheap. Okay. Then we're going to talk about this one. This is La Petite Robe Noire Absolute. No, this is the one I wanted to talk about. Never mind. That's my tea cherry. It's my cherry tea. I didn't talk about that one. All right, let's talk about Lyric Woman. Now, if you do like Portrait of a Lady and you just really can't find a good price for it, you can usually find Lyric Woman at a good price. This is a heavily spiced up with a little oud rose. Oh my God, this is so good. This is an intoxicatingly heavy, full of spice one. Rose is not your friend? What do you mean Rose is not your friend? Honey, I probably got roses that you need to try. I probably have roses that you need to try, Chris, but never mind. This is an intoxicatingly spicy rose. This is old school amouage. The newer ones with Quentin Beach and all them are the notes are not as complex, right? Not as complex. There's notes, but they're just not as complex, right? But this Lyric, oh, she complex. She's got a whole lot going on. She got a lot. She got a lot. There's all kinds saffron. There's cloves. There's all kinds of spices in here, and then you get this rich rose, a dark rose. Just ready to at the end of its life cycle. The rose is at the end of its life cycle. So this is Amouage Lyric. Then we have this one, and I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if I'm keeping this one. This is a newer rose for me. So I'm gonna spray her. I've been letting it sit. I'm gonna put it on my skin one day. But this is BDK's Tabac Rose. This is a patch rose. This is patchouli rose, and that's why I don't know if I want it. Because it's very heavy on the Tabac Rose. Bashan, wait, I might be decluttering it. She won't hit me up. But anyway, it's a really heavy patchouli rose, right? So it is, hey Mark, it is full of patchouli and rose, and it's very dark. And this it leans masculine, but I think it's unisex, but just a little bit. Like it would be like 55% masculine. So it's not super, just not it. I mean, like I could see a lot of people loving this, but it's the patchouli, and I'm not a peto. I be trying, but me and the patchouli don't always get along. Okay, so I'm gonna put these away because these were off of here. Now let me see how many I've come up with at this moment. So we're gonna because I don't know how many winter roses I have, but we're gonna see. So I have so far we've talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've done 10, which would usually be the point where everybody goes, okay, now I'm done. But I'm not. Let's keep it going. All right, so let me put these back so I can actually have some space, because this is what I don't do a lot of times. And then I'm like overrun. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm just overwhelmed. There's some stuff I have to send out. So put you back. You back to Delina Exclusive. I wore Delina Exclusive the other day. And you couldn't tell me nothing. I was feeling myself. Y'all like this commentary off the camera as I'm sitting here with this microphone on so y'all can still hear me? Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. I smell so good. I smelled divine. I was like, dang, you kicking, you kicking. You need to kiss your own self for this one. That's how good you smell. You need to kiss yourself. You need to kiss yourself. All right, I'm putting all these back. All right, now, on to the next ones. I have you hear these boxes because I have some stuff I have to send out to people. And so I have a bunch of stuff out. Okay, you go up here. See, I'm trying to put everything back where it goes so I don't have a whole bunch of stuff out. Okay, it's about to go right there. Can you go right there too? Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next area. I think I have any roses on. Do you know, gourmand doesn't really do a whole lot of roses. LuuLuu doesn't do any. I don't have any from Alma. No, I don't. Uh, let's see in this area. Do I have any? Sorry, y'all. I'm talking to myself. Oh, I have this one. Okay. So we have this one. Of course, we have this one. Let me grab this other one over here. So we're gonna have three more coming. Three more coming out. Oh, if I can find the other one. Come on. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Oh no, here we go. So let's these. Maybe I don't have as many as I think I do. Maybe who started the channel and didn't tell us? Who started the channel and did not tell us? Who said they started the channel? And then we're gonna have to kick their behind. Who said this? Okay. Right. So wait a minute. Alicia has a channel. What? Hey, D'Angelo. Okay, so here we go with 5 more fragrances. First up, let's go with the discontinued ones. Parfait de Roses by Maison Lancôme. Y'all know this is a sweet, jammy, powdery rose. Y'all, this thing be thangin'. It is, but as I say, if you cannot find this, get Rose Rouge by Van Cleef and Arpels. This is so, it's so funny because you don't have this one? It's powdery, it's sweet. It's got a little booziness to it, but it's just sweet and delicious. So we start there, and then we'll talk about, of course, since we're talking about the Maison Lancôme, we have to talk about Roses Berberons, y'all. Mm, nutty and just poured over with sweetness. This is so delicious. Let me tell you something. Right, right. First off, you don't have something. We're confused. Alicia owns like 2,543 bottles. So I'm surprised. But Rose's Berberons, it has this nuttiness. It has pistachio, has a little almond. It's like, and it's just a overdose of of sweet, sexy rose right here. See, I love Roses Berberonza from start to finish. Start to finish, I love it. All right, next up is this one. This is Tiziana Terenzi Purpura. Um, as many have said, which is kind of funny, is that Terenzi dupes a lot of things, but see, I do too. I really do too. So, but puts a little something to it. But you can always tell what they're duping because it's very similar to something. So Purpura is very similar to Portrait of a Lady. The only difference is she's a little sweeter, just a little bit sweeter. But this is Portrait of a Lady. Promise you. If you want something, if you don't want to spend the money on Portrait of a Lady, and Purpura goes really low, you can find Purpura at a decent price because though nobody really talk about it and nobody's really into it, but it is serving Portrait of a Lady. And it's so interesting that Tiziana Terenzi doesn't get the heat for duping as you know, because everybody's like Terenzi. They dupe a lot of stuff, y'all. They dupe a lot of stuff. Now, this one, I know a whole lot of hands gonna be like, yes, this is fire. Yes, this is fire. Rose All Day by Gallagher. Now, I gotta be honest, it's not as much. No, no one's talking about them at all. Okay. This apple crisp, brown sugared, dark rose. My scent of the day is, I don't even want to say it because it's going to start Mark on a tangent, but I'm going to say it. I'm wearing Nero Assoluto by Cavalli, the new bottle. Go on and have your moments. Shoot your shots. Okay, but yeah, this is Rose All Day. Now, this is one of the most sweet. This is an apple crisp. This is an apple crisp. It is an apple crisp. It is an apple crisp with some dark rose in it because you get brown sugar, you get apple. This feels like this is a dessert. So those are the four that I grabbed. Then let me put these back. Then we go into right. Yeah, I will not get rid of this. And I agree. Look at him wearing. Look at D'Angelo coming in for the roses with the Moonlight Rose, right? I did have Moonlight Rose, if I'm not, but it's a patchouli rose, so I couldn't live with it. I could not live with the patchouli rose. So for the patch hose, that's a beautiful rose. I almost kept it, but it was good. I couldn't keep it. I could not keep it, y'all. All right, let's put these back in their places. Let's see what other roses I got here. I know I got some. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to keep my big butt out of the, as much as possible. I'm not trying to hurt them. Nobody. You hear me? I'm not trying to start no mess. I'm not trying to hurt them. That's what I'm not trying to keep up out of the way. Go and say what you got to say. I can take it. I'm a big girl with a big booty. I'm a big girl with a big booty. Here's my other boxes. Oh, what about you? Let me grab you too. Let me grab you. Yeah. This is right. Oh, it's a lot of stuff back here. I forgot about it. Okay, we got this. And we got. Okay, I think I did everything. Over here. Rhythm of it. Rhythm of it. Mm-mm. Ha ha. I almost forgot that. Right? See, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid that part. I'm just gonna grab this. Okay. And then I'll hit those. And then we'll be done with that. Yeah. I don't think I have to get roses in there. All right, so we're up to 14 winter roses. And now we're about to hit a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, it's all natural. And natural needs to be minimized. Uh, oh, you showing out now? Um, okay, so let's get started. We're going to talk about Atelier Cologne's Rose Anonymie Extrait. Now, I don't have the other one. I love this one because this is the more intense version. But this, if you love a oody rose, baby, this is giving oud and rose. It is intense. And I love it. But you really have to like these type of fragrances because if you don't, it is smoky, it is rose, it is oud, it is whew, just mm-mm, mm. Oh my God. There's a sweetness to it. Yes, because you're the one who told me I should get it. I was like, should I get you? He's like, yes, get it. And it doesn't lean masculine, so I like it. But it's totally unisex. But you gotta get the bottle like this because the other one is, those are a little lighter. Then since y'all was talking, y'all reminded me about Pro Leaps. I almost forgot about this gorgeous, gorgeous vibe from HDP. Y'all start talking about Fidelis and stuff. I'm like, oh snap, I forgot about these two. So I got two here. Ooh wee. So this is another one that's got got the rose, but it has this, it's kind of sweet and just it's in your face. Prolix is a really I'm not letting AI do much of anything for me. I'm like kind of against AI. I'm doing good. I'm actually wearing a lot of my stuff. So this is Prolix, and it's actually been out lately because for a while this was hard to find, but I have been seeing it more lately. Not the big bottles like this, but you can get the 50 mils. This is a dark, rich, kind of smoky, woody rose. Mm-mm. I grew up on the Terminator. Fucking AI scares me. All right, then we have this one. This is 1890 by and actually I use Chat GT for real. I use Chat GTP to write IEPs. Okay, so this is a spicy one. It has ginger on the top. So you get a burst of ginger. But as it dries down, it becomes a rose. It's got patchouli in it, but the patchouli isn't too much. It's got leather and incense. So it starts off kind of spicy. So it starts out like a spicy rose, but as it dries down, you get this incense, leather, some patchouli. So it becomes this really, really almost masculine leaning rose. It's really an interesting fragrance because it starts out spicy and then it changes into a different rose. I have to look because I be thinking the key is coming down. All right, let's get rid of this one. Let's talk about this one. Roses Vanille. Now, I have to be honest, I'm kind of over Roses Vanille. I almost decluttered it, but it's such a perennial favorite. And you can tell this is old because this is still the screw cap. This is one of the sweetest, jammiest roses you will get. It is sweet, it is jammy. Um, oh, it is a lot going on in this one. So you really have to be into a sweet, jammy. There is a little tartness to it, so it comes through. So we have this one. Then another one from Mancera is Lovely Garden. Lovely Garden is a spicy floral with a lot of rose in it. It's mostly rose. So this is a spicy, there's a lot of cinnamon in it. Of the two, I like this one better because it's a spicy rose. So this is spicy and kind of gives you a little incensey vibe as it dries down. I'm sure it's got a little patchouli in it. So it's a little woodier. So I like this one now better than Roses Beneath. Then we have these two, which are the Elisabs. I think this is Luxtas. And this has got a sweetness to it, right? A nice sweet rose, not too much, very easy to wear. These are no longer talked about. People don't talk about them like they should. But this is the one, and this is the one hard to find. This is Luxtas Rose Absolute. This is oud satin mood without the oud. This is oud satin mood without the oud. It's not quite as strong as oud satin mood, but it's definitely giving you oud satin mood without the oud. It's a little more sweet though. This one has a little more sweetness in it because it is a sexy jammy rose. So just know. So this one is a little more intense. And of course, these are Francis Kirkjohn's, so it makes sense because he does have a style. I'm hearing little pitter patter of feet. Then we have Anit Goutal's Folie d'un Soir with the brown pom-pom. This is a total departure from the other ones. The other ones tend to be a little nicer. They're a little more girly girl. This one is an incensey rose. She's tough. So this is like that, she the brown sister. She the one that the mom and daddy just be like shaking their head because she's an incensey rose. She's not as sweet and girly. She got a little tough badness in her. She don't follow the rules all the time. Hey, Faith. She don't follow the rules all the time. She doesn't always say the right things. She don't care. She's the brown girl. We could take this. I already talked about Purpura, so you have to watch later on. Hi, Marion. How are you? So far we did 14. This is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we are up to 23 sweet and spicy roses. 23 so far, right? Yeah, 23. So we've hit sweet and spices, incensey, all that good stuff, my winter roses. So now we are at, let me put these away, and then we're going to think the final batch of roses. I don't have 30. I feel kind of good about myself. I did do lyric. Yes. Lyric already came out. Y'all gonna have to watch. So far, some of them that I have done already are lyric. Lyric Woman. I've done I did a bunch. My Maison Lancombs. I've done Tobacco Rose. I've done, and so I've done a lot of roses. So we've got these. So let me put these away. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one that I have out. This one, I'm sorry, y'all can't find this one. This is Perry Ellis Oud Saffron Rose Absolute. Mm-mm. Ooh. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Now, to be quite honest, there are some alternatives I'm going to give you in a minute. But this is a saffrony, spicy rose with that oud in it. And it's just enough oud. Yes, I do. I forgot it. Ooh, okay. So yeah, so this is spicy and oudy and honestly, let me tell you, this was during the panorama, and I was looking at inexpensive fragrances. And I read the notes. I said, "Well, this sounds pretty good." Didn't know anything about it. It's hard to find. Thank you so much, because I do have a lot. So because I have I have Alma. No, I don't. Well, that's a rosy ooh, but not really. It's more about the plum and stuff. Because I haven't bought any of those. Because I was gonna buy Mysterious Rose and Rosa, I didn't buy them because I'm trying to do better. But anyway, mm, it was so good. I had to finally go get the Oud Black Vanilla. I still haven't made my decision on that one, so I got to wear that again. But this right here, mm, mm, mm. This is so, you know, this was so inexpensive when I bought it. I think I paid $60. Woo, yes. Okay, so it was good. All right, so let me put these back. Then I'm gonna go through some more. Make sure I hit them all. I'm trying to look through each section and then catching them as I go through. All right. Justin, Summer Justin, okay, I do see some I missed. Grab this one. Y'all know when I be doing this stuff, I be worried I'm gonna drop something. Y'all hear me say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm singing out y'all here. I be forgetting I got this thing on right here. Normally when I do stuff like this, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. got this, we got this. We got that. Not sure if you sent me Burning Rose. You sent me the first one you had. The Burning Rose came later. Yeah. Okay, I think I put the last one. Oh, and then hold on. Right here. Yep, they're awake. They are. I'm trying to keep out the way. Don't say nothing to me. Yep, I hear him. Hear him. Let me hurry up. Because you know they ain't got no shade. You know these little kids have no shade. Mhm. I hear him. I think I would have had for dinner. What do y'all have for dinner? How am I missing this one? Why am I missing this? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I hear screaming and everything. I am not. Yeah, I think you sent me Bernie Rose. I don't have the Amazonian. Um, I don't have, no. The Amazonian rose is the new one. So you sent me the burning rose. Because I was just looking at these. I'm pretty sure I have it up here. Let me see what I got up here, y'all. I was about to take it out too. Says pull that out to wear. I'm gonna pull that one out to wear because I want to wear that. Yeah, you sent me burning rose. Yep, you sent me burning. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh-uh. I'm trying to see, do I see any up here that I missed for you all? I don't think I have. Other than this one. Okay. 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 So now that was the cat. I do have dream walking. So the first, let me dream walking. Let me. JC doesn't have any roses. I don't have any from Sugar Mom, and I need to get some. And so let's talk about these. This is Dream House of Curio. You know, a sale is still going on if you haven't purchased. This is Pearl. This is a patchouli rose. I have to be honest, this is not one of my favorites because it's a patchouli rose. Do I have that one? Let's talk. Um, it's a patchouli rose. So it's actually getting kind of good now. So I'm not married to this one. I haven't decided if I want to keep it, if I'm gonna give it away, I'm gonna sell it because yeah, it's heavy on the patchouli. And it makes sense because it is in reference to patch rose. See, exactly, see? The patch holder would love it because that's exactly what it is. So that's one of his roses. Of course, I've been talking about the Venusian. I'm not going to pull it out. So, Rose of Venus and the Venusian are dark roses. They are deep, dark roses. I absolutely love them. So, if you're looking for deep, dark roses, um, yes, you would like this. You would like Pearl. Absolutely. And dream walking is a more sweeter rose. It's the daytime rose, as I always say. So this has a sweetness to it. So dream walking has a sweetness to it. And then, like I said, Venusian and Rose of Venus are dark, midnighty roses. They are so dark and so incensey, so smoky. They're just perfect for that time of year when you want to wear. Then we have Rose Omiyari. Rose Omiyari. Yes. Mm. So this is a raspberry. It's a rose oud with raspberry on the top. It's giving you that juicy berry raspberry, gives a little tartness with that rose and this oud. It is so pretty. I love this one for this time of year. You anybody can wear this one. This is unisex. Love it. So because the rose in it, the rose in it and that raspberry gives it a nice juiciness, nice juicy fruitiness in the beginning. That's really quite good. Now, I always say this is Estee Lauder Amber Mystique. People slept on Amber Mystique because it's Estee Lauder. And at first I almost did too, because this is a rose. Ooh, this got everything in it, y'all. You can't hear me? I think I'm still on. Okay. Don't scare me now. So this is a rose. Ooh, this has got everything in it. It's smoky, it's incensey, it's oud, it's rose, it's got some spices in it. It's got all these, it's just got a lot going on. And it is so not Estee Lauder. Because Estee Lauder, you think of being good girl, just sweet and innocent. And Amber Mystique is not. Amber is Mystique. She's serving up Amber Mystique. She's serving y'all. She is serving the it is she's serving that good just um I this is I'm going into a meeting and I'm about to tell these motherfuckers about themselves. This is I ain't taking no shit. This is don't fuck with me. This but on the other hand, it gives off it can give off sexy. It can give off very siren like. I wouldn't say necessarily traditional sexy. It's going to give a very sensual vibe, a very siren like vibe. So that's that. Speaking of Estee Lauder, Aaron Beauty Evening Rose is this is an incensey rose also. The difference is this is a little bit lighter. It vibes like the Aaron Beauty. Right? It does, but the difference is Amber Mystique is really deep and rich. This is a little bit lighter in Scentsy Rose, right? This is a little bit lighter version. So it gives you that vibe, but it's not too much, right? So it's not too much. So it's like because Air and Beauty to me is like that country club girl. She's never had trust fund baby, never had to think about bills, never of those. And this is her branching out and becoming a little more daring. So whereas Anna Mystique is, bitch, I know who I am. This one is, I'm starting to branch out from those, nice, safe fragrances and getting a little edgier because this is definitely an edgy rose. So this is Evening Rose by Erin Beauty. Now these two, if you cannot find, if you don't have Oud Saffron Rose Absolute by Perry Ellis, these can scratch the itch for those. And that is Elizabeth and Jane's Nirvana Rose. And I saw this I saw this being available. Just so you know, it's available now. One of your most inexpensive roses that will give you that, that edgy, kind of unique rose vibe. It's got rose, what is it got? Rose, geranium, and something else in there. I can't remember the three notes. But we all, if you know anything, we've been around. These were, Mary Kay and Ashley Owens. This is their brand. And it's a very cool, edgy, hipster brand. But I still like it because a lot of hipster shit I don't like. But this is very hipster, cool, chic, very edgy rose. Very, it's just very effortless. I'm wearing this rose. I know I smell different than you. Whatever, I'm like Mary Kay and Ashley, don't get close to me. And then last but not least, the roses that I have, my winter roses, is I've been looking at those musk ones. I've been looking at those. I was looking at the jasmine. This is Elie Saab Essence Number 1 Rose. This is just all rose. It's just, it's just running. This is all it is. It's the rose. You got the rose. You got the rose. And there's a slight sweetness to it, though. It's a slight sweet edginess to it that makes it quite interesting. Really, this is like a perfect rose to like layer in the wintertime. So if you want to like really give something a really good rosy vibe, this would be awesome to wear. All right, so we did 24. Let me count these out. 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So over 30 winter roses I've come up with. I think that's a good one. So I have over 30 sweet, spicy, incensey, smoky roses for this time of year. I hope I gave you something to think about. I hope and I hope that that you might be like, yes, yes, okay, all right. So that's it for that. And am I gonna stay on? I really need to eat some food, y'all. Oh, I made in the world of paninis. Let me tell you the panini I made today. Y'all ready? It was now I like to put pesto on my paninis. I love a nice little pesto as on mine. So it was a mozzarella provolone, sauteed spinach, and sun-dried tomatoes with a pesto. Y'all need to write that one down. You need to write that one down. It was delicious. It was delicious. Yes, the pesto on paninis is clutch. Takes it to a whole nother level. Don't do the mayonnaise and stuff because it's pesto. And it is so good. So it's mozzarella, the sun-dried tomatoes, some spinach, and then some provolone on sourdough bread. You can't tell me nothing. Hey, you cannot tell me a thing about it. All right. So what are we doing? What are we doing for this week? What do we have on our agendas for this week to do? I'm trying to Okay, see, I like it. I like my spinach all different ways. What are we doing today? And what are we doing? I think I'm gonna go upstairs, hang out with the grands. Yes, you need the Venusian. Yes, 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 you do. Yes, you do. And Pearl and Venusian would be totally different. Yeah, I see spring perfume lists are dropping. It is February, y'all. I'm not dropping no damn spring perfume list right now. What I need to do is figure out my new spring stuff that I have actually gotten recently and haven't gotten around. I got something else new though. Did I show y'all this? I don't think I did. I've only bought two fragrances this month. This, and they were both things that I wanted. So let me show you right now. Love Delight. I felt the need to finish. I couldn't. I know you are, baby. I know you are. So I picked up the newest one from the latest of the Secret Garden collection, which has now taken over for Love Mimosa, which I don't understand why they discontinued that one. Honestly, if I would have said they were going to discontinue one, I would have thought they would have done Lilac Love. That's the least popular one, I would think, but okay. But yeah, and I do like this one. It's spicy. It's got a spiciness to it I like. So I got that. And then I picked up the Aegea, which is summer. So yeah, I saw people putting out perfume. You know what? Let me tell you something. And this is real. Okay, let me say two things. Two reasons why you're seeing spring lists now. Number one, because people are trying to be ahead of the curve. So if they put out their spring list, they'll be at the top of the list for a while. That's number one. Number two, because they honestly don't have a lot of, they can't think of, they're doing the run of content that we all do, and now they kind of like ran out of stuff. So that's what's happening. Now for me, I'm still trying to work on having, I got to bring out my next perfumers. But what I really have to do, and this, I'm going to show y'all something, no judgment. Y'all know I have a database. Couple things I have to do. I have some decanting I need to do. Um, these are all of the fragrances that I need to put on my database. And this isn't all of them because I just added some more that I know a few more of that. So I said, like, today I'm going to sit around and I'm gonna open up a thing and I'm going to start putting these in. So I'm gonna try to do like 15 to 20. Right. See what I'm saying? Right. It's really a lot. So I'm going to try to like put in like at least if I sit down and do something, do like 10 to 15. That'll get rid of some and then just keep doing that. And I haven't been buying as much, but I bought a few more and I see they're not on this list. So I gotta figure out what I bought and then put it in. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Girl, stop lying. This is not your whole collection. V- Tanisha, this is like a lot of what I bought in 2024. And for some reason, I just was not putting them in right. So I'm trying to get them all in. So it's correct. And then, I can take some off because like I got rid of Infinity. Ooh, listen to that. Bella Rosa with Rosa Venus. That sounds good together. Because I do like to do like a fresher rose with my deeper roses. Like for instance, because you know what would smell good would be this with like, with maybe rose petals. So no, this was 2024. I haven't put in any for 2024 hardly. So I need to finish this. And let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna do a short, and I keep forgetting to do it. I'm gonna get it done this week. But I'm gonna give y'all a I'm giving you all a let me give y'all something because my favorites are coming out. Let me tell y'all something. I had what's called a kimchi pickles. I found kimchi pickles. I don't remember what store I got them for, but now I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all, if you like pickles and you like them a little spicy, you got to find kimchi. If you see some kimchi pickles in your area, grab them and snatch them. They are so good. But let me tell y'all something. I'm about to do the short. I'm doing it at the end because everybody ain't gonna make it here, but y'all are here. So let me tell you. Y'all see this man Sarah Cherry Cherry? Now this is the new one, right? Remember they always had wild cherry? Okay, y'all. Man Sarah played with this. Oh my goodness, the kimchi pickles are amazing. I love kimchi and kimchi pickles. Take me to a new level. By the way, speaking of something, did y'all see that Bath and Body Works has candles buy one get one free? And they have some candles that I want. Cause I don't like them sweet, syrupy, blueberry pancake bullshit, right? But they have a lot of floral spring ones like lilac. They have one called blush, amber, and peony. They have quite a few that I want right now. Perfect for springtime, giving that spring vibe, right? And they're buy one get one free. And I have a 25% off coupon. Y'all know I'm about to order some, right? I am going to do candle empties, because I got a lot of candle empties. So I'm going to do just a candle empties. So that's going to be an upcoming video. But let's talk about these two. This is cherry cherry and this is wild cherry, right? Y'all, man, Sarah played with folks. Now, I will say a lot of people don't like wild cherry, but I love this thing. It's a bright, just in your face cherry, perfect just if you want to smell like a cherry bomb, or if you want to layer it with cherries. This is a really good one, right? Well, let me tell you the difference between this one and this one. First off, this says cherry. This says dark cherry. Other than that, the note structure is all the same. The difference is this one is a little more floral. It has some jasmine in it, so you get the florals in it. This is all in your face cherry, which I love. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I just had to share that with y'all because so if you have wild cherry, when cherry cherry comes up, unless you just like, I would like it a little more floral, don't get it. Now I like it. Don't get me wrong, I do like it, but because I'm running out of this one anyway. So all it says is use this one up and keep this one, and I'm not going to replace the wild cherry. So it's like I've already replaced it. All right. I'm about to get out of here. I hear them upstairs, which means they're going to come. They're going to come and get me in a minute. The wind here, we're not windy. Well, you know what? I don't know what it is. I ain't been out of my house. But what I am going to do, love cherry wood. Oh, okay. Because I'm about to order something from. I know what I'm ordering. I'm ordering that one. I can't remember, Melano, and then I saw that new cherry he has. So I think I'm gonna get those, um, because and I'm saying this being honest. If you are thinking about getting from Vincent, please make sure you do, because this helps fund his trip to Venice. Right? Wow, 60-mile-per-hour gusts. Whoa. You home now, right? Okay, you are, because it's 4:15. Okay, so I am happy because I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Um, so I am going to just go ahead. So it's been kind of chill the last few days here. It's been kind of chill. So what I'm going to do is put all these fragrances away. I have to do some decanting for some people to get my boxes ready to go. So I'm going to send them out on Tuesday. And do some cleanup. And um, no, actually, I'm gonna be working on my seeds because I got to get my seeds together. So I need to go get another. I might have to go out to go get a power cord because I need another power strip to start my plants. Because I got some started outside. It's called winter sowing, but then there's some that I'm doing inside. So there's a way to start plants that is outside, and it's pretty much just leave them be, let them, check on them, make sure they water, and you let them deal with the cold. And then when it gets warm, they'll come up, right? And so with spring cleaning, what I've decided, let me tell y'all what I've decided. I'm doing this thing for myself to make sure that I'm straightening up things, and I'm doing this, do it in 30. So I think every day I'm gonna put on the timer for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes and just straighten up something. So I'm getting things straight and decluttered. Girl, you know who's been getting me lately is that little Blake. Because now, she's walking and she's got her own little attitude and everything. And so now she been getting me, y'all. Let me tell you, she been getting me, y'all. She come up to me and she look at me and she like to eat. So she be like, so this what we doing, right? So this is how we gonna do it. We're gonna do 30 to 45 minutes. Put it on your on your thing and say, okay, start your timer, do 30, 45 minutes, cleaning up an area, get that little, and I'm telling you, I feel like this is going to get me through it. And then by the time spring break comes, I can really be in the yard, and all of that, and just really work on some things. So I'm putting some stuff in storage. I would have done it this weekend, but it has been kind of snowy out here. And I know that where my stuff is, my storage area is, I know they ain't done nothing. So I'm not probably gonna go till next weekend because I need the snow to melt so that it'll be clear when I go over there because I ain't trying to deal with it. So I'm gonna just put everything where I need it to be to get it out, and then just be like, "Okay, here we go." All right, y'all. So thank you all for listening to me as always. As always, have a great day. Um, just want to hang out, talk a little fragrance, you know. We sh- so so yeah, I'm actually starting because I've been working on clearing out things. Um, get that early Christmas shopping in January. I wish I was that good. I wish I was that good. I'm doing better though. I usually start in the summer now, which is better because I used to start in October. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Talk to you later.